Welcome back to the Mindful Presenter Truth Series. Truth 30, you need to be in the right room. This truth relates particularly to meetings, business meetings, because it seems to us, in fact, it's a belief, that every meeting is a presentation. Every business meeting is a presentation. It's either one person presenting, sometimes several people presenting, or you'll often see many people presenting. Sometimes you'll even see presentations, multiple presentations going on simultaneously. We don't necessarily call them presentations, of course. We call them discussions, just meetings. But every discussion is still some form of presentation. And you need to choose mentally which room you want to be in, as well as physically. What I mean by that is clearly you'll be in some kind of space, either a physical meeting room, or you'll be on an online platform, video conferencing, which we're doing a lot of these days. But as well as that, it seems to me that when people enter a business meeting, they spend too much time mentally in one specific room. So we need to be very mindful of how much time we're spending in each room. Let me share with you what I mean, because it sounds a bit deep. So to help me, I've got a PowerPoint slide that I'd like to bring up for you. And it looks like this. So if you imagine we have this mental house, as well as the physical or online meeting room that we're in. So we enter the business meeting and we choose a room that we want to spend time in. Now, there are several rooms. I'm just going to talk you through a few of them briefly. In a business meeting, a lot of people mentally and emotionally will spend a lot of time in this room. It's not even necessarily a conscious process, but they're not mindful of it. This means that their sole intention, their sole purpose is to look good. To show people how much they know, how intelligent they are, how creative they are, how hard they work, how busy they are. It's all the me, me, me. It's the me, me, me room. And that can be quite painful to listen to for any length of time. So watch out for that room. We all want to look good, of course, but don't spend too much time in that room. You'll see people that do, and it's quite frustrating. If we're not in that room, another room which can be quite tedious is the explain, justify room. Now, of course, in business, we have to explain and justify things. Some of us are making big, important decisions. So that's fine. But when that's all we do repeatedly over and over and over again, it can be annoying. It can be frustrating. It can be tedious. So don't spend too much time in that room. Explain, justify, move on. If we're not in that room, another room is the wrong room, I call it, in the mind. That means we've entered the meeting and we just want to prove ourselves right. Again, it's a bit like the looking good room, but it's I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, or you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove to you why. You ever seen anybody in that room in a business meeting? It's real. It exists. So watch out for that room. You don't want to spend much time there either. The other room is, or another room is the dominate or avoid domination room. Have you ever seen that? Where some people just want to dominate the entire meeting. It's just their voice, their opinions, their views, their perspective. Or you're on the receiving end of that and you're trying to desperately avoid being dominated. That makes for a horrible, very frustrating environment in a business presentation. So please watch out for that. I'm sure you've seen people there. We're going to spend time in these rooms from time to time. It's human nature, but just watch out for them. Here's the room I prefer you to choose mindfully, to spend as much time as you can in, preferably all of your time, if that's possible. The connect room. Walk into a business meeting with the sole intention, purpose, and objective of connecting, not just with colleagues or clients, but with human beings, fellow human beings. Relate to them, put yourself in their shoes. Tell them stories, make it personal, make it relevant, make it real, be yourself, let your personality shine through. Connect. Choose the connect room. It works every time. Truth 30, you need to be in the right room. Please, for your next business meeting, whether it's online or in a physical environment, please choose the right room. Thank you.